The city never stops raining. The streets feel dirty, heavy, like something bad is always waiting around the corner. And Detective Somerset has spent years walking through all of it. Murders, violence, people at their worst. He's tired, ready to retire. But just before he leaves the force, a new case arrives. A horrifying murder scene. A man forced to eat himself to death. And written nearby, one word: gluttony. At first, it seems random, disturbing but random, until another body appears, this time a wealthy lawyer, and written in blood, greed. That's when Somerset realizes the truth. These aren't ordinary murders. Someone is turning the 7 deadly sins into punishment. Assigned to the case with him is Detective Mills. Young, emotional, impulsive. The complete opposite of Somerset. Where Somerset sees darkness everywhere, Mills still believes people can be saved. At first, they clash constantly. But as the murders continue, both detectives become obsessed with stopping the killer before he finishes his twisted plan. Each crime scene is worse than the last. Not because of the violence, but because of the meaning behind them. Every murder is carefully designed, planned in disturbing detail. The killer isn't acting out of rage. He believes he's teaching a lesson, punishing society for its sins. And somehow, that makes it even more terrifying. As Somerset studies the clues, a pattern begins emerging. The killer wants attention, recognition. He believes what he's doing matters. And that confidence makes him dangerous, because he's not hiding. He's guiding them, leading them exactly where he wants them to go. Meanwhile, Mills starts feeling the pressure. The city wears him down, the endless violence, the constant death. Even his wife, Tracy, struggles adjusting to life there. And slowly, the line between the case and their personal lives begins to blur. Then, finally, the detectives identify a suspect. John Doe, a quiet man living alone, almost invisible. When they arrive at his apartment, everything explodes into chaos. John escapes, barely. But inside the apartment, they discover the full scope of his plan. Hundreds of notebooks, years of obsession, every detail mapped out, and one terrifying realization: 2 sins are still unfinished. The killer isn't done. As the investigation closes in, the tension becomes unbearable, because nobody knows who the next targets are, or when John Doe will strike again. Then suddenly, he walks into the police station himself, covered in blood, calm, smiling, and offers them a deal. He'll lead detectives to the final 2 victims, but only if Somerset and Mills come alone. Against all logic, they agree. The 3 drive deep into the desert. Empty roads, no people, just silence. And the entire time, John talks, explaining his philosophy, claiming society has become numb, corrupt, sinful, and that his crimes will force people to pay attention again. Somerset listens carefully, but Mills grows more angry with every word, because deep down, John wants a reaction. And he's getting one. Then finally, they stop. Nothing around them except sand and power lines, and in the distance, a delivery truck approaches. A small package is brought to Somerset, and when he opens it, everything changes. His expression collapses. Horror, disbelief, because inside the box, is something connected to Mills's wife, something John planned all along. Then John calmly reveals the truth. He targeted Mills, envied his life, his happiness, his family. That was the final sin, envy. And now only one remains: wrath.